At Shiloh, where the Ark of the Sacred Covenant rested within its tent sanctuary, corruption spread through the priestly house like gangrene through wounded flesh. Eli, the high priest, whose eyes had grown dim with age, could not control his sons Hophni and Phinehas as they perverted temple worship into personal profit. These corrupt priests showed no respect for the sacred offerings, seizing meat from the sacrifices before the rightful portions had burned on the altar. While their servants bullied worshippers with threats, they lay with women who served at the sanctuary entrance, polluting holy ground with sexual immorality. Into this corrupt environment came Samuel, born to Hannah's barren womb through answered prayer and dedicated to temple service from his earliest years. While still a child, he heard a voice from beyond, calling his name in the night watches, learning to recognize the language of heaven, while older men remained deaf to the call. The word of Samuel proved reliable throughout the land, as the Almighty established him as a prophet, letting none of his words fall to the ground unfulfilled. From Dan to Beersheba, all the covenant people knew that Samuel had been established as the voice of heaven for that time. But crisis came when Philistine armies gathered at Aphek, while Hebrew forces assembled at Ebenezer. The first day's battle went badly, with 4,000 falling before Philistine iron, desperate for celestial intervention. Tribal elders decided to bring the ark from Shiloh, believing its presence would guarantee victory. When the ark arrived, accompanied by Hophni and Phinehas, the Hebrew war cry shook the earth, while Philistine hearts grew cold with fear. Yet courage, born of desperation, drove their resistance, as commanders rallied troops with reminders that defeat would reduce them to Hebrew slavery. The battle that followed crushed Hebrew confidence, revealing that ritual objects hold no power of their own. Without the favor of heaven, 30,000 foot soldiers fell, and the ark was carried off as a trophy by their enemies. Among the dead were Eli's 2 sons, whose corrupt lives ended where they tried to twist sacred things for military gain. But the Philistines soon learned that capturing the ark brought more curse than blessing. In Dagon's temple at Ashdod, their god statue fell prostrate